up this weekend. Just wanted to give you guys a follow along really. I've not been to an event in months. Two reasons for that. One, of course, making YouTube videos for you guys, which has been an absolute pleasure to do so far. But it's a lot of time and effort. But thankfully, we have some great guys in the team. And it takes a team effort to run this channel. And I'm really grateful for that. So if you ever are thinking of doing one, trust me, you need help. I'm here with Lord Commander Crow himself, trying to wish me luck tonight. I have got Cross Swords starting tomorrow. Hopefully later on this evening there'll be a bit of beer hammer going on. Might take you guys through that as well. But yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date with what's going on. Lots of exciting news coming over the rest of December. Doubles, we have a special Christmas game coming. Of course, there's going to be loads of feedback on the podcast as well. I mean, I'm at Cross Swords this weekend at the Westward 3. There's going to be 5 crows going to that. We've also got a lot of the Norwich chapter. They're going to be, I think there's about 18-20 of us at events this weekend all across the country, which is fantastic. I love that for the team. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. It's an event I know. It's the Cross Sword lads who we've been friends with for years and years at the team. Lovely bunch of guys. We will see how it goes. I finally settled on a list. My list will be Chaos Knights, which we can see just down here, just chilling at the moment. I'm getting a little bit of stick for it from the Cross Swords lads. The truth is, every list that's going is complete and utter filth. So, with that in mind, I'm taking 11 War Dogs. So there's a Stalker in there as Warlord. We've also got 5 Brigands with Havocs, 3 Carnivores with Havocs, and 2 Huntsmen. A lot of people are saying, why are you taking Huntsmen? Purely for vehicles. I know they're hitting on 3s and not 2s, like the Brigands are, but the fact they can reroll 1s to wound and 1s to damage is quite good. So if you're shooting into vehicles, this makes them a bit more consistent. That's the only reason I'm taking them. And then of course I've got to take a Demon Detachment for scoring and screening. So I've got the Changeling and the Blue Scribes. I've then got 3 units of 3 Nurglings and a unit of Warhounds. Fleshhounds. Excuse me. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Listings haven't been put up yet. Once they are, I'll probably jump back on, let you guys know what my first game is tomorrow. Let's say we've got Steve coming over tonight, who you've had on the channel before, me as Chaos Knights, Chaos Space Marines. And then we've got Mike from the Stoic Gamer podcast. He's staying with us this weekend. And yeah, it should be a really good event. I've been to the first 2 events these guys have ran, and they're always excellently done, to be honest. And the trophies are stunning. I'll make sure I get a picture of those when we get there. And yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Hey guys, we are here at War the Westward 3. Pairings have just gone up. I was going to do it last night, but they had a bit of issues, so I didn't do pairings until this morning. I have White Scars Game 1, a guy called Ed Mason. I've played him before. He's a really nice guy, so it should be a good game. I'll keep you guys up to date as the day goes on. See you a bit later. Oh, mission, really simple this morning. Search and destroy, Chilling Reign, and just taking hold. It's a really easy first game. Ed is taking the pretty much usual sort of stuff on his list. So yeah, let's see if the Chaos Knights can pull a win. Cheers guys. So, end of game 1, into the Gladius Task Force. I managed to win that game. It was really tight to start with. He didn't really get much shooting off, he went first. Ed's a lovely guy. It was just a battle of nutrition. He couldn't put the War Dogs down fast enough. So that was a 152 win for the Chaos Knights. Yeah, there's not much else to say really. I mean, he barely had anything left at the end of the game. I still had 6 War Dogs, Nurglings, bits and bobs kicking about. So, yeah, game 2, I've got Space Marines again, playing Cam Giles. I played him before. So it should be a bit of a tougher matchup, but we will see. And I'll catch you afterwards. So guys, end of game 2. I played Ironstorm Space Marines. I played Cam Giles. Guy I've played before, nice guy. It's a really kind of cagey game. We were running Scrambler Fields, the ritual and sweeping engagement in that game. I mean, he had 2 Lancers, 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, all the stuff that kills my stuff, basically. I got really quite lucky with the secondaries early on and took a really early lead. And it also meant I didn't have to really put my War Dogs out into threat range of anything. The terrain played to my advantage. He also left me a gap in his own deployment zone, so I was scoring things like behind enemy lines and teleport homers by dropping in Nurglings and Changelings. And the Changeling just kind of spiked as well, really. Making units -1 to hit, making units not be able to shoot. So really strong, good game. It was a win. I think it's 86-72 to the Chaos Knights, so we're winning in game 2. So we got 186 win in the first 2 games. Don't know what we're up to in game 3 yet. Pairings haven't been put up, but I'll keep you guys up to date. So yeah, so far really good result, and we're going to the next one. Welcome back, guys. Just played Paddy from Bugle.
How we doing, guys?
Absolutely great game. We had a laugh all the way through.
We did. We had a laugh.
Really good. Yeah. We played Hammer and Anvil, Chilling Reign, and
Sights of Power.
Sights of Power,
Yeah.
which is great for you, not so great for me.
Yes. With 5 characters, it should be good.
And all the infiltrate in the world of your. So.
I played Lictor Shame, so 3 squads of 6 Von Royans, 2 Lictors, 2 Neurolictors, Death Leaper, Parasite. All the infiltrators.
Yeah. Which on Hammer and Anvil was awkward for me. So Paddy went first and just went, "Oh, this is all my stuff."
This
I'm
is
like,
my
"Oh,
things."
Great. But yeah, it was a good game. I flopped the first couple of turns to the Chaos Knights. Like, I didn't really get the points I wanted to.
It was also the fact I kept battle shocking stuff. Like, I'm going to do an action. Cool. My shooting phase, your shooting phase, you're battle shocked.
Yeah.
So,
So as much as I was killing his stuff off endlessly, he was just going, "You're battle shocked." I'm like, great. So I kill stuff, you deny me points, and that was just how it went for the first few turns. Turn 4, turn 5, I just kind of spiked on everything.
Yeah. It was just the fact that I didn't have the killing power or staying power.
Yeah.
And then
that's what hurt. You didn't have enough to kill my big stuff, which.
That's the thing. I mean, like, it's all well and good battle shock and stuff to stop you from doing actions and stuff, but not getting the battle shocks off in order to deal the damage.
Yeah.
Was the thing that hurt.
That was, and hence why I started then doubling up War Dogs and objectives, just in case one failed. I've always had one extra, and you just couldn't quite OC me on most of it. So it was a 96-53 in the end.
96-53.
Yeah.
So you're now on 3-0, and I'm on 2-1.
Yeah, really good game. But no, absolute pleasure, and we will get Paddy on the channel soon. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Good morning. Day 2 of War at the Westward's free in Ivybridge at the Frost Lords. I'm on top table, game 4, won 3 yesterday. I'm playing Sisters this morning. I'm playing a guy called Aiden from Mind Goblins. I've not played him before, not even met him yet. It seems like a pretty filthy Sisters list. I think it's going to do quite a lot of damage to me this morning. I am a little bit fluffy. We did have a few drinks last night, but it seems like most of the guys here did. So yeah, wish me luck. I haven't even looked at what the mission is yet. I'm just not even in that state of mind this morning yet. But I'll give you guys a rundown at lunch. Thanks a lot. Right, game 4 against Sisters. High scoring game. It was 99-92 to the Sisters. So first loss of the weekend. Aiden was a really nice guy. Fair play. It was a difficult one purely because I couldn't just quite hold on. I had some really bad secondaries, turn 1, turn 2, which actually, if I got those, I would have won 100-99. But that's the card sometimes. He went fixed, took deploy homers and bring it down, maxed bring it down and got 19 on homers. So yeah, he played it really well. He would have scored that probably no matter what. I was pretty cagey with the Knights, so they weren't getting shot, but I still lost the most I've lost all weekend. Yeah, so I still maxed primary. It was literally just those 2 secondaries I couldn't physically score. I had behind enemy lines and capture enemy outpost really early in the game, and there's just no chance of me getting there. He screened out his entire deployment. It was dawn of war. There's just no way of getting to it. So it was unfortunate, but we move. We go into game 5. They haven't done drawings yet, but looking at the pairings, I'm probably going to be playing Orcs. So it's going to be a tough matchup for game 5. If I can hold out, we could be looking at a podium, but we will see. Thanks, guys. Bye. Okay, we're back at the Crow's Nest. It is the next day. Game ran until full time, and then by the time we did a award ceremony and had 2 other people with me to get back, so we are here. And game 5, I ended up playing Tyranids again, but a lovely guy called James McLean. I've played James before at the last event. He is a Crossroads member, really nice guy, always been a very good player. So I was a bit nervous going into that round 5 after taking the defeat in 4. But no, James was taking Endless Swarm. I've not played against that with the new codex, and yeah, it's just a lot of Gribblies everywhere. Who every time you shoot them they move, and every time you go near them they move, and they keep coming back and going into strategic reserves and bringing the models back for 2 CP. Yeah, it was a slugfest, but it was one of those games where I wasn't dying, so even in turn 2 I don't think I lost a single war dog. But I just kept killing off these swarms just to take objectives more than anything, and I kept denying him score more. The mission was Vanguard deployment, Chilling Rain and Purge the Foe, so I was having to kill units for the extra points anyway, which I found quite easy anyway. Luckily we had chain cannons on pretty much everything, and when they were closest enemy unit they were just deleting models, so it was great. So that's kind of how the game went really. I mean, James went fixed. He took cleanse and deploy homers. Now I'm sure his plan was to just keep spitting spore mines into my deployment zone, but because I wasn't losing anything and I wasn't finding that difficult to kill the little Gribblies, I just screened out my entire deployment zone so he couldn't shoot them, which was hurting him quite a lot. He still did pretty well on it. Cleanse was okay for him. There was one objective where I just kind of gave up, but I fought over the other 2. So you can only get sort of 1 cleanse most turns, and deploy homers was becoming more difficult, because at one point I think I had 3 or 4 war dogs just sat on the centre objective, just to out OC him really. So yeah, in the end it was a 94-74 win for the Chaos Knights, so that meant I went 4-1 this weekend, and it means I came 3rd at the event. So happy days. Even got a nice little card, which is great. But yeah, I picked up 3rd place. The event was ran as a SOS, so strength of schedule event. I personally think an event of that size isn't really necessary. I think there's about 40 players or 38 players, so I feel like it's not really the best game system to be using at that event. In fact, my points were so high I probably would have come 2nd, and actually George, who was 2nd, probably would have come 6th. So it's the way the game goes. I mean, it's still a great game system. I think it's probably more reserved for super majors and like the top 8 or top 16 cuts, because you could play someone who drops or someone who's just done badly all weekend. It can completely affect your score at the end of the weekend, even if you go 5-0. So yeah, something to bear in mind in the future. But all in all, great weekend. Thank you so much to Ant and Simon and Mark for a great weekend. Again, I've been to all 3 of their events. It was really well ran. Got to see a bunch of friends and stuff I haven't seen for a while. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. I know the rest of the Crows that were at EAGT this weekend up in East Anglia did really well. 3 or 4 of them got 4-1s as well. We got a 2nd place there. Also picked up a wooden spoon, so that's good, but also got most sporting, which is always important for the team. So yeah, all in all, been a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed this. of me just rambling with hangovers and games and whatever else. Please like, share and subscribe. Honestly, the subscribing really helps us grow the channel and keep bringing out better and bigger content for you guys. We have a lot planned over December. You may have heard already. We have got the doubles of the games coming in. And then for Christmas, we have got a big battle royale coming for you guys as a Christmas special. So that should be really good. But yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks again.